See what it do, it's your boy out here, and we are back at it today. Today is Monday morning, August 4th. Today was a good day. I cannot complain. I'm up 500 bucks today, and again, I'm going to be showing you guys every single day what strategy, the strategy that I did, I already made a video about. You guys can go check that out. It was probably 5 days ago, the strategy that I use every day. I've been using it for quite a bit now. It's been working. It's been working very, very well, and I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to sit and tell you that these strategies or this strategy that I'm using or whatever strategy you're using is going to be 100% profitable, because it's not going to be. There are things in this market that we're not always going to know about. There's, and that's something you got to be paying attention to is news, what's going on in the world. Obviously the economy's up and down no matter what. But this strategy that I showed you guys the other day, which again, you go check out on my previous video, it's been a game changer for me. I've been in the market for over a year now, not a long time. It really isn't. So if you're just getting into this, know that it's a long haul game, not a short haul game. It's really, it takes a lot of time. You have to learn a lot of things, but this strategy, I genuinely hope that it can just teach you all you need to know. So number one, we go look at the 15-minute candlestick. All right, number one, I know a lot of people were wondering what I'm using. I use NinjaTrader. I also use TopStep, but I use both. I've been doing this, again, evals, etc. for quite a while now, so I've used a lot of different platforms. I first was using MyFundedFutures, blew like 10 of those accounts. So that's the thing is, I don't want you guys to think that like I'm 100% accurate, because that's not reality. It took me a long time to even get to this point right here, to where I could even make videos about it or even explain it in any type of way. But 15-minute candlestick, these are time frames right here. So your intervals, I use 15 minutes. So basically I get in at 9:30 a.m. So if you're looking to make more money, this is where you can start. 9:30 a.m. you jump in, you see what happens. Don't make any decisions. 9:30 a.m. the market is extremely volatile and it's gonna move in a lot of different ways. What we're looking for is, where is it going for the day? That's what we want to know. You're not always going to know. Again, you're not always going to be accurate. I am not a financial advisor either, so this is for entertainment only. Just to let you guys know. Don't listen to anything I'm saying to you guys. But 15-minute candle, that's what I use. I go from there. So that tells me basically where is it going, where's the high and low, of that 15-minute candlestick. So as you guys can see, this is your candlestick. This is what you're going to see in the stocks. Change it to the 15-minute when you hop into it. At 9:45, you're going to see that the wick, it closed out, or didn't close out there, so not closing out. Don't listen to me on that. But 23,197.47. That's where the top of the high point was at that within that 15-minute time frame. So from 9:30 to 9:45, that was the high, and this was the low, 23,087-ish. So just like my strategy told you guys, what did I do? I come in here and again, 5-minute. This is what I look at mainly. I put my line, so you take this, you go over here, and you'll see a horizontal line. I put a horizontal line at the high of the wick, if I can get out of here. And as you guys can see, I watched. There was a big gap right here on the 5-minute. That's a fair value gap. It's where, there's gonna be, it could potentially drop at some point today. Again, I'm out. I've been out for 15 minutes now. I didn't want any part of it. Once I make my money, I made 500 bucks for it today, I'm out. I don't want any part of it, I'm out. Once you make your money, walk away. I made so many mistakes in this game, and one of them is trying to chase money or trying to make money that, or trying to get greedy with it. And I try to get what I can and I get out. If it's 500 bucks, great. If it's $2,000, great. There's gonna be days where it's really high and there's gonna be days where you lose. So basically, what do I do? What did I tell you guys on the strategy, right? So I come out and I check the 5-minute. The 5-minute, close out of the 15-minute gap. What does that mean? I go in. That's what it means. I was on the phone this morning, and I genuinely, I ain't gonna I'm not gonna lie. I missed my entry. Normally, I'd enter the minute I saw that it closed out. I'd probably wait right there. I'd probably enter right here at that low, because what happened was it went up about right here, and it dropped down to there. So I would have known at that point that it was most likely gonna continue moving upwards. And I'm not saying it's gonna do it forever. I'm just saying that it's gonna do it for as long as I need it to make the money that I wanna make. So I jumped in at, I think it was like right here, a little bit lower. I think it was at 23,219-ish, somewhere around there. And I popped out right there at 23,264. I jumped out, I was done with the day. It's probably 23,260-ish. And that was it was around that. It was like 500 something bucks. And that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need any more than that, and like, that's the thing is, like, I don't want it to hold long term. I used to do that. what I'm planning on doing with my trading, right, is once I get good enough capital, like once I have like, I don't know, like 90, 100,000 in the account, as far as just like pure capital that is, that I can use and etc. That's where I'm planning on going up. I use one contract right now, and that's why I'm trying to be brutally honest with you guys and tell you guys where I'm at. What's gonna happen in the future here. That's what my plan is. Once I get my capital really, really high, I'd like to be able to, move the contracts up, from 1 to 2 and kind of go from there. Just go for those short little runs. You don't need nothing crazy. I know some people like to hold all day, and if that's you, that's you. I just genuinely, I'd rather get in at 9:45-ish, 9:50, and be out by 10. And like, I'd rather make my money as fast as I can and go do the rest of my stuff for my businesses and my videos and etc. And this is just, it was a good day. It was a good win day. It was, again, showing you that the strategy works. 80, 75, 70% of the time, it works. And I'm not going to sit here and say that you're going to become a millionaire overnight or that you're going to win every single time, because what could have happened is it could have closed out right here, came down, right down. You don't know. You have no idea. You don't know what the smart money is doing. We can only make the best analysis that we can and make that decision based off of our analysis, and we go based off that. There's been days where I've had some extreme luck with this strategy, where it will continue to haul up very, very fast. And there's some days where it just will be very slow and it will consolidate. And those are the days where I normally just get out, and I let my loser lose. One thing you're going to learn in the market, that I can teach you right now is one thing that I've been practicing is letting my winners run. So if I see that it's up 250 bucks, I'll normally take a little bit of a take profit. Like I told you guys in the previous video, I'll put a take profit here and I'll let it run up. And if it comes down and hits my take profit, then I made 200 bucks. You know what I mean? And if not, well, it is what it is. I just let my winners run as long as I can. And if I see, for example, something I'm happy with, 500 bucks, 700 bucks, 800 bucks, I'm out. Done with the day. I'm out. I don't want any part of it after that. Because like me going back in, I could go in right now at 22, 23, 246 or whatnot, and I could think it's potentially going to continue moving upwards based off the trend, right? But again, like just making that risk and losing the hard work that you put in this morning is just, it's not worth it in my opinion. So that was my trade today, guys. I'm planning on making a lot more videos on candlesticks and all that good stuff. So if you guys have any questions, please put it down in the comments so I can, make videos on it and we can build a community out of this, and I want to be as upfront as I possibly can be with you guys. It's important because there's so many people lying out there, and telling you guys that, they're making $100,000 a day. And there are some people doing that, 100%. But a lot of them are not. So just understand that this takes time and we're all human. We all make mistakes. The stock market is not your friend. You just want to be on the good side of the market. And this strategy has potential. It has continued to work for me for quite a bit of time now. So not every time, but again, not a financial advisor. Don't listen to my advice. You should not be listening to my advice. You should be doing your own trading and doing your own thing. This is just showing you my journey and what works for me. And make sure to smash that like button if you want me to continue making videos and etc. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.